Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. So we got a pin bar on Friday, and remember we're looking at the 8 hour. The daily was also a green pin bar, just incorporating the previous two bars to the left. So a fairly bullish bar. We are now testing the open of Friday on the futures market. So that is a little bit worrying. So that's kind of what you would expect the pullback to be. On Friday we did come back to test this breakout, and that is also sort of a cup and handle pattern, but I'll show you that on the lower time frames. One thing that is concerning me is my oscillators right now. So that is indicating we have a top in, and it would be a short-term top because trend is up. So we're looking for opportunities to buy into this. If we get down to the 3 hour, here's your cup and handle. There's the cup, there's the handle, and you can see we came right back onto it, and the buyers stepped in straight away going into the close, and then went into this 6 hour rally. I suspect we're going to close this gap. Okay, that's typically what happens. We do have sort of the Asian market is coming off a little bit, which is impacting us right now. So for me, just wait for the European market to open, see what's transpiring, wait for the levels to be tagged, and then get it back in on the long. So we'll get those levels on the lower time frame at the moment. But at the moment, there are buyers here. So there's no reason to be panicking. There's another opportunity to get long, pretty much, as far as I'm concerned. And you've got to just look at what's going on at the moment. So just pause quickly and just see what's actually happening. So obviously we have the political noise. We've got screaming about impeachment right now. We then have we've got the virus, which is also sort of it's running amok in Europe at the moment, running amok in my country, South Africa, as well. But what's happening in the US, so it's probably doing the same thing in the US. So there's going to be some challenges coming up there, specifically in hospitals, with the hospitals overflowing. So you're going to have that situation. You've got the stimulus that's going to be passed, and obviously what are those people going to be doing with those checks? I think a large portion of it's going to go to Bitcoin and Tesla, so two stocks that are going to probably rally. And then you've just got the general feeling or fear of I don't want to say a coup, but it's not really a coup. But there's a lot of people in the US right now that are angry, and who knows what they're going to do? Are they all going to storm the next building? Are we going to see riots? Are we going to see violence? That's something which is in the back of all traders' minds at the moment. There's quite a bit going on. So obviously, when you look at the charts and you think, I think I'll be a little bit more cautious, or I'll wait for the bigger levels, or so that's pretty much what a lot of people are going to be doing. So even myself, I'm looking at the bigger levels and saying, well, if we do come back to this area here of 3784, I'm definitely in, and I'm going to look at all these micro levels here, because there's a micro level there which we've already tagged. Break through that, then that brings up this next level for me, and possibly even one or two lower. So that's kind of the view that I've got at the moment. This gap will close. Whether it closes today or later this week is irrelevant. It will definitely close. But we're going to have to wait to see what the Europeans do. If the Europeans start buying or rallying, then we're looking to move in the morning. I don't think it's going to happen though. I think Europe is going to either go sideways or sort of gradually decline. There's a lot of pressure in Europe, and European pressure is a little bit different. So one of the things is the impact of Brexit. So there's a whole lot of paperwork that's coming, which is preventing a lot of trade happening at the moment. So that's one of the problems that they have. But the other problem is that the big problem they have got is obviously the coronavirus. So that to me is just the indication. Just stay out of this during the European session. Let's wait for a level, and by the looks of things at the moment, this 3784 is a level to pay attention to. First level we need to worry about is 3800. If we can hold 3800, then there's an opportunity, and I'm going to give you an entry on that now. And obviously if we get through that, then 3784 is is kind of a no-brainer for me. Anything sort of from there down to there in this zone here would be an opportunity to buy into it. Okay, so you can see all I'm doing is I'm taking the tails and moving to the right. So let me just give you those the level for entry at the moment. So obviously this area, if we're looking at 3,800 to hold, your entry is going to be, let me just use another little block here. Your entry is going to be a 15-minute close above that area there, and your stop is going to be here. Okay, so that's a bit of consolidation that's happening at the moment. So you can see there's an inside bar, there's a pin bar. There's a lot happening here, but we are still a little early for the markets right now, so I wouldn't want to jump in here just yet, because 9 times out of 10 what will happen, it'll squirt down and then rally from there. But that's what I'm looking for this kind of structure, and then I want to see a break above it, and not even going to bother with the retest so long as we get a close above it. And the reason for that is my risk is, well, it's pretty big. It's 114 points, but in relation to the move, the risk is not that big. Okay, that's kind of my view at the moment, but I would advise you just to wait for European Open. Okay, so trade this morning, wait for the European Open, and then we will see where we stand. Anyway, that's it for me today. Watch those levels. Targets to the upside are obviously the previous high, which would be the gap close. That's, I mean, there's no debate about that. There's 2 targets. There's the first target right there, and then the second target is going to be the previous high. So second target is 38.31, and the other target would be 38.25. Okay. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. We do this every day, where you get 4 videos helping you set up your charts. And watch out for the trading strategy video. I should get around to doing that in the next 2 weeks. Anyway, hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.